tutorials. So tutorials on the bioinformatic tools in lipidomics. Over the last 3 days, we learned with you already a lot about how we should handle our preparation of the samples for successful and accurate lipid extraction, how we can do all those different combination of chromatography with mass spectrometry or shotgun mass spectrometry for lipidomics. And after all those tricks and tips which you got so far, you might think, yes, I'm already done and I have my nice lipidomics data, but in many cases, it's actually just the beginning. Because with all those omics experiments, you have to go through the very important steps of data analysis. And the data analysis you would need for the identification, quantification of your lipids, but you also want afterwards to make a sense out of all those abbreviations and numbers and actually get some answer to your usually biological questions. So in order to help and assist you with this kind of data processing and to get you more familiar what you actually can do and what the tools are out there available, we invited several excellent speakers who are actually developers in most of the case of those tools, and to provide the overview about different data processing strategy, for instance, for targeted lipidomics, for untargeted lipidomics, but also for mass spectrometry imaging and data integration solutions. Importantly, all the tools which will be shown during those tutorials are open access tools. So in principle, you will be able to download or use it over web interfaces just after all those tutorials and after all the information you will get about that. So for analysis of targeted lipidomics data, we will have a Lipid Creator software introduced by Robert Arendt on Friday. So this is a tool which is working together with the Skyline, and it's very useful for generating your experiments for targeted data acquisition, so MRM and PRM like a lot. Today already we will start with several tools for the lipid identification from untargeted lipidomics data using full mass data and different data independent acquisition strategies. And further on, Ni will also talk about more specific application, for instance, for oxidized lipids. And finally, afterwards, we will have some more specific applications here, like, for instance, mass spectrometry imaging and data integration solution, for instance, conversion of different annotations, actually grouping your lipids and enriching them by lipid ontology, which is a very important task to make sense in your mass spectrometry derived lipidomics data. And finally, we also have several tools to showcase to you on the pathway and network solution analysis, such as BioPen, which will be introduced by Caroline, but also several tools which are available via Wikipathway platforms. So without any further delay, here, I am very happy to introduce our first speaker for the tutorial, Gary Sidjak, who will show us how to use XCMS softwares